Hey guys, welcome to this week's special edition of Social Circuit, Race of Champions Mexico. That's right, we'll have plenty of racing action this weekend from Mexico City, and wait until we show you this year's driver lineup. But before we begin, if you've never heard of Race of Champions or ROC, here's all you need to know. It's an annual event where championship-winning drivers from all kinds of different racing series from around the world come together and compete on an equal level playing field to determine who is the champion of champions. The two-day event kicks off Saturday with the ROC Nations Cup, where drivers pair up with their fellow countrymen to decide the fastest country on Earth. And Sunday is a straight-up knockout competition between the individual drivers for the Race of Champions crown. So let's take a look at what's been recently posted on the social media accounts of this year's contestants. 2018 ROC champ David Coulthard is no stranger to the event and returns this year to defend his Champion of Champions title, and will be partnered up with Andy Priaulx representing Team Great Britain in Saturday's Nations Cup. Priaulx recently announced his ROC participation on Twitter. Earlier this month, the three-time World Touring Car Champion also paid tribute to Michael Schumacher on his 50th birthday with this tweet from the pair at a previous Race of Champions. Michael was, of course, always a very popular participant of the event, with a total of 6 Nations Cup victories with fellow German driver Sebastian Vettel, and making his debut at ROC this year is Michael's son. Mick Schumacher will be partnering Scuderia Ferrari Sebastian Vettel to defend Team Germany in Saturday's activities. A very special and emotional pairing, and definitely a team to keep an eye on this weekend. Another Formula One driver in this year's lineup is Pierre Gasly. It's his first time at ROC, perhaps looking to get a quick warm-up before his big debut at Red Bull this season. He'll be representing Team France alongside WEC champ Loic Duval, who's also making his very first Race of Champions appearance. Three-time Indy 500 winner Helio Castroneves returns this year again. He'll be teamed up with Lucas di Grassi for Team Brazil on Saturday, and the pair are definitely pumped to get racing. Speaking of IndyCar, forming Team USA are none other than the 2012 and 2017 IndyCar champions Ryan Hunter-Reay and Joseph Newgarden, as the Americans aim to take their first ROC win. The Mexican crowd will have plenty to cheer for, as the Mexican drivers will be racing against some pretty big names this weekend. It'll be a home race for NASCAR sensation Daniel Suarez, former F1 driver Esteban Gutierrez, the 2018 Indy Lights champ Patricio O'Ward, sports car ace Memo Rojas, and production World Rally champ Benito Guerra. If you ask me though, Team Nordic is the one to keep a close eye on this Saturday. Who could possibly take on the greatest endurance racer of all time, Tom Kristensen, duh, and two-time World Rallycross champion Johan Kristoffersson? Tom is certainly ready.
Audi gave me a lap to get the old rust and dust off my aged body.
There's a lot to look forward to in this year's Race of Champions, but don't worry, because we will be there in Mexico City to bring you behind the scenes and close to all the action, so be sure to stay tuned on motorsport.com. You can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram at JuliaPK. That's it for today's episode. We'll see you next time on Social Circuit.